Nick Carito.
Perry has always been a hero in my life and the life of my family, too, because when he was singing with Ted Weems' orchestra, Denver, Colorado, which is my hometown, was a stop that all the road bands, and you remember they were just talking about road bands, would make during the summertime. And there was a young Italian chap singing with a band that my entire Italian family in Denver thought, isn't he marvelous? And of course he was, and is. And he would appear every summer at the park with Ted Weems' orchestra, and this young, good-looking chap would get up and sing. Remember one song he sang, On a Little Street and Sing a Pour, which I've since embarrassed him with. But we'd all show up on Sunday afternoon, and I was still in junior high school, but really tuned into the music and bands, and go out and listen to this chap sing with this Territory Road Band, good entertaining orchestra.
The band was kind of a show band, really. A big swinging band would have played, and then they would come in. He said, you know, it's 3 brass and 3 saxes. It was the essence of a Mickey Mouse band. And 4 entertainers, really. There's Perry and Elmo Tanner, the whistler, who Perry says was really the star of the band. And Red Engel, I believe, was the other singer. So the singers had the players almost outnumbered.
No, you see, we had a whistler with the band who was very large. In fact, he was the whole band. And I'd sing a few choruses. Now, when the good tunes would come out, he'd whistle them, you know, when all these dumb things would come out. And Ted would say, arranges for Como, you know. And I sang more dumb songs, you wouldn't believe it. Things like In the Back of the Menu. That was the title of the song.
We had a nice thing happen at one of the stops. A man came up to me and showed me a list of about 24 titles that Perry had recorded with Ted Weems that I didn't know existed. Because I thought I had found all there were, and I'd had a tape done up for Roselle Como, Mrs. Como, for a Christmas present, because Perry doesn't save a thing. He really doesn't. He has no memorabilia about himself. There's no ego like that going, you know, look what I've done kind of thing. None of that.
But just over 10 years ago, Perry did reassemble Elmo Tanner, Country Washburn, Parker Gibbs and Red Engel, and along with Ted Weems invited them onto his television show to relive a few of those 30s days.
Our next entertainer is probably the one we get the most requests for. Our celebrated whistler, a fellow who needs no introduction, Elmo Tanner. And now last and certainly least, a fellow who needs a lot of introduction. But he looks awful good in front of the band. Perry Como. That's you, Charlie. Okay. Kissing her now.
I wonder who's kissing her now.
I wonder who's teaching her how.
I wonder who's teaching her how.
I wonder who's looking into her eyes. Breathing sigh.